I want to begin with an apology to all the students that I've done some harm to and how I've taught math. See, I always believed the myth that math was pure, the objective arbiter of truth. I thought math was free of emotion and subjectivity, but I've learned a lot since then. I believe these things because of my experiences as a white male in mathematics. Hiding the fact that I was gay, I fit in. And I didn't realize, and I had the privilege to overlook how much math made other people feel excluded or even harmed. I've learned that math is controversial. Yes, 2 + 2 = 4 unless you're in base 3. And yes, there are things that we take for granted unless it's proven otherwise. Math is messy and has exceptions, and we need to embrace that. In the math class, math can convey status unfairly, telling some students that they are smart and others that they do not belong. Math can be the gatekeeper, reducing students to a grade, a GPA, a test score, telling them they don't belong. I'm still new to this and I'm still learning about how inequitable and unfair math can be in the teaching, the grading, the teaching, the ranking, and sorting. Every time we track students, we are complicit in making math feel unwelcome to students. But what bothers me even more, what I'm most worried about, is students are entering an ever increasingly complex world. They're worried about climate change and police brutality and shootings in their own school. If they turn on the TV or log into social media, we all see how politically divisive our world has become. Facts don't matter. Interviews and debates turn into shouting matches for sound bites. And these are the adults in the room. I'm worried that we are failing the next generation. We need to do something. We got into this job to make a difference. So what can we do? I believe math has a part in helping with the healing. I think we need to join with our humanities colleagues and address the issues head on and embrace them in our math classes. Math has the potential to take care of humanity. It is imperative now. Here are a few things on my mind. First, we need to embrace the creativity. Here are a few people who have taught me that math is so much more than the curriculum. We need to allow students to have mindfulness and creativity and see that all the wonder and beauty and joy of math that is out there beyond the standards. Second, we need to teach to the issues, not just the tests. Here are some people who have shown me how math can address climate change and police brutality and issues of race and gender. I am no expert and brand new to this and still learning, but I am committed to doing something, whatever I can, wherever I can, once a month, once a week, so that my students know that math is relevant to the issues they care about. Many of you know that I speak about debate routines for math class. Not only because I believe that they're engaging and exciting, but because I want to help all students feel empowered to raise up their voices professionally and effectively. I was really empowered, I wrote a whole book on this. I was really inspired by the students of Parkland, Florida after the shooting in their school. They were able to speak up on the national stage because of their debate experiences. How can we as math teachers give students that experience in our math classroom when we're teaching factoring or fractions? I debate math so that all students feel welcome to the math conversation and feel empowered to join the global conversation. And lastly, most importantly, we need to listen with empathy. As my friend Nanette says, those are humans in our classroom. I learn this lesson every day at my school, and most significantly after the last presidential election, when my all-girls school learned that our world is not yet ready for the first female president. Through tears, my students would stop me in the hallway to tell me that I and my husband still mattered. I appreciated their empathy, but then later worried I didn't give them space in my classroom to reflect and process and share. Our students are wonderful and creative and curious and weird, and we have to embrace all of them for all of their humanity. We need to show them that math is relevant to the issues they care most about. I'm worried that we are failing the next generation, and we need to join in that global fight. We need math class to be a place for healing, where students see that it is relevant to everything that they care most about. Again, I'm no expert. I'm still learning, and I apologize to every single student and teacher who I've done some harm to. These are some of the people who are teaching me and showing me the way forward. I want to keep learning. I want to make math class better. I want to make math class a place for healing. Thank you.